Welcome to the channel, YouTube world. We're going to take a first quick look at franchise mode. Face of the franchise, to be exact. Actually, the icon moved over here now. It used to be here because that's the last one that I played. Face of the franchise, where your performance dictates your draft status and your journey to become an NFL superstar. So let's get right into it. Remember, I suck at the game. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want any complaining. We're going to use active roster, so we could do this. Load 75-man roster set at the beginning of the preseason. Or we can use an active roster. Import the most recent active roster into your league. Let's do that. This, like I said, a first look, a showcase of what it looks like. This is not meant to be taken seriously, because I seriously suck.
Simply, I want you to be our starting quarterback. And I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're going to win a national championship together.
Took him 3 weeks to get to the bathroom. Alright. So we've got basic edits, advanced edits, player info. Alright. Let us go with some blue eyes. We can't do a fully shaved head. I have a fully shaved head. Can't do it. I've already looked. And then I deleted the save because I knew what I was going to want to pick. Let's go with that. Not really going to change too much of this stuff. I mean, this shows you how in-depth it is. That's the whole point of the customization. But I'm okay with how he looks. I'm not too sure about the eyebrow. Soft angled. Come on, keep looking at me. I'm picky with eyebrows. I don't really have any myself, but yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, he looks too angry there. We'll go with the base. The base, okay? Mathis. So we're right, left, right. Mathis. Whatever. That's good enough.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this up.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way.
I don't like that voice.
I want to thank everyone for showing up today.
Oh my god.
It's because of all
I hope I don't sound like that.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without.
I like that
Don't forget
voice.
to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Mind telling me where you're gonna be signing?
Actually, it's why I'm hiding in here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
If you look through the cracks, you could see him.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you.
Yeah, I bet. In the bathroom?
Hello? Hello?
Who's it gonna be? Okay.
Oh. Florida. I like Florida. I'm all about the colors, though. Miami, Florida. Oh, I feel stressed out. Who am I gonna go with? Ooh. So that one, Florida's the blue. The red is Florida State. The purple is LSU. Miami is the orange. Okay, I see how that works. Sorry if I'm taking a long time here. Let's go with Florida.
Ready, set, hot.
So it took him 3 weeks to make it to the bathroom, 4 years to make it here.
With this team's starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field, and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in the game.
Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
Coach, you wanted to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was gonna be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
That's the spirit.
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something to prove.
To who?
To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough, he's got to prove it to those guys.
Yeah, take this.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, the second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it.
Alright then. It's too early in the morning for all this work. And I have to go in a minute, so there are going to be cuts in the video, but anyhow. That doesn't really matter.
Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
I just can't wait to be able to pause it, because I actually have to go.
Hey, JoJo. Ooh, lose weight. I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there. This is for players and coaches only.
I'm here to play Florida State.
What?
The Seminoles, yeah.
You? Okay.
Why is that so hard to believe?
What's your name?
I don't want a last name. Whatever.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah.
I know who you are, but, go ahead.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right. So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh, well, oh man. Hey, what's up, man?
Didn't have a lot of
It's a
time
big
there.
arm, so just throw it deep, let my receivers get under it.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How would my teammates describe me?
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
You know, they'd say I like to keep things loose in the locker room. Yeah, football's important, but doesn't mean you can't have fun.
Okay, so a little bit of work hard, play hard, that kind of thing?
A little bit of both. Yeah.
Last question. It's an easy one, I promise.
Shoot.
Which quarterback have you modeled your game after?
I love watching tape of John Elway. His arm was something special. And I worked hard to put the same kind of velocity and power behind each of my throws.
Elway, huh? If you can throw a ball like him, you should have no problem putting points on the board. Remember, only about 20 million people watching tonight, but at least now they'll have a rough sketch of who's under center.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? This winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. Got you.
Graphics are pretty good. Not that they were bad before, but I can notice a difference. So I am going to pause it here. And I'll continue the video after. Or at least I'll pause it in a minute. I'm just waiting for the loading screen. In case that it goes into a cutscene. I don't want you to yeah, see? Just so that you don't miss anything. But I am going to pause it here. Okay, perfect. So see where it says I can continue? I'm not going to hit continue. I am just going to leave it there. And I'll be back in a moment. You won't even feel it.
On the double. Get it. Down. 18 Gator. Ready. Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Five. Here we go. 60 or. Ready? Let's go now. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Now. On the ready. Leap river. Leap river. Ready. Go. Ready, break. Set, ready, 30 base.
Set, go! Set, 18, Gator. Hit it. Break. Get it.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. Is this a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
The 2018 college football season has been a wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Florida State Seminoles taking on their in-state rivals, the Florida Gators.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Seminoles here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. George got his man complete over the middle. It's Brady. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. For Florida State, they're seeking their 4th national championship. They were winners back in 1993, also in 99, and then most recently back in 2013. They'll run now with Will Hoyt. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
The best time to call a draw when you think it's going to have the most success is usually after you've thrown the ball a bunch of times and had success that way, where they think that, oh, here comes another pass play. All they want to do is get to the quarterback, and then you throw him and hand it to a runner, and he slides by, usually for big yardage.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he takes it into the end zone for a Florida State touchdown. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So following the touchdown, here are the Seminoles now to kick the football away. This will be taken in at the 1. He spins free, and he'll get this back to just the 20 with a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And, oh, my goodness, what a catch at the 6. And they rattle off a big one. 59 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you? And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Florida State offense ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, him, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Getting ready for their next possession, this Florida Gator offense. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. They'll look to throw here. Got his man. It's the All-American Isaiah Streets. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. But when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback in center, going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line.